Hello and welcome to another video. Today I will be unboxing my first 10 amp DC-DC charger. Well, in fact, it's my first DC-DC charger ever. I haven't owned one of these before, and this is a product by iTechworld, and basically this is going to charge up my battery from the car's battery or alternator. I've always wanted to try a DC-DC charger, but my biggest concern was how am I going to wire this up? Because you need to get a wire, you need to connect from your car's battery to the DC-DC charger. But this simplifies everything. It's only 10 amps, so it's not the most fastest charger, but the great thing is that we've got a cigarette plug input. So we are getting our power directly from the car's 10 amp 12 volt accessory socket. So this has got no risk of draining your battery because most cars that have a 12 volt accessory plug will turn off when the car is turned off. All right, so awesome. So I mean, in a previous video I've attached a 12 volt accessory plug directly into another battery, but there's voltage contention issues there, and that's not the right way to go about charging DC to DC. You need one of these. So one is specified as input and one is specified as output. So if we come across to my garage, take you for a quick look into my garage. There is my RAV4, and if I squeeze past here, we are going to charge up this battery box. It's got a 60 amp King's lithium ion phosphate battery, and I'm going to drain this battery first. So I've just plugged my Starlink up to this inverter. We'll drain it, and I've got some stats on my Victron Smart Shunt. There's a 300 amp Victron Smart Shunt in there. We'll drain it a bit, and then we'll show you how to hook this up to the iTechworld 10 amp DC-DC charger, and we'll see how it goes. How do we open this? iTechworld, nice iTechworld branding. We have a user guide. Don't think we'll need that yet anyway. Here is the DC-DC charger. Alright, so got two Anderson plugs, one that says input, got a red plug, and one's the output. And then we've also got a Anderson to 12 volt accessory plug, or a cigarette plug. So I assume we plug the red to the red, that's our input, and we plug that into here. There we go. Alright, I've just grabbed my battery box. I've just wired it up. Very simple. 12 volt accessory plug into the, as if you can see here, input, and the output is just going into my battery directly. Let's review the user guide to see that's what we need to do. Quick start. Connect the auxiliary battery to the iTech DC-DC 10 output, which I did just there. Adjust the charge profile by holding and pressing the mode button for 1.5 seconds. So we should have power to this. 1.5 seconds, and that moves it over one to the right. Hold it again. Cal, I don't know what cal is. One more time. And now we're blinking on LifePay 4. Okay, now what's next? Turn the cigarette socket on and verify that the iTech DC-DC 10 is outputting power. So that means I have to go and turn the car on. And we'll look at this, and it says charging. Amazing. Simple DC-DC charger setup. So I opened the Victron Smart Shunt page, and we can see we're getting 90 watts of power in. It could be a bit more, but obviously the shunt's using some power, and the charge controller is using some power. And oh, I think my no, that's turned off. My inverter's off. So it is working. We are getting a charge. So if I basically go for a drive, this battery is 768 watt hours, so it'll take me about 7 to 8 hours to fill this up in full. But that is really good for topping up the battery without having to get a really complicated DC-DC charger installed. A DC-DC charger isn't just useful in the car. In this case, I have it hooked up to my 12 volt DC system, and it is getting its power from a 12 volt accessory plug, which is hooked up directly to the battery over here. And then that's in the input of the DC-DC charger, and the output, I've made an extension cable, goes all the way into my battery input of another battery. And we're currently drawing 19.8 watts, so not the fastest. I think we're limited by this accessory plug here. It's not very fast. It's just a cheapy one from JCar. But there we go. You can transfer DC over to DC. So this was the iTechworld 10 amp DC-DC charger. Really simple install. No other wiring needed. Just plug it into the accessory slot, plug it in to your battery with the Anderson plug, and you are all done. Go pick up yours from iTechworld. I'll leave a link to it in the video description, and I'll catch you in the next video.